जय राम दोस्तों, चलिए सुनते हैं एक नई हॉरर दिल थाम लेने वाली कहानी।
A dark, eerie small town shrouded in mystery at night. The streets are empty, the buildings old and weathered. A thick fog begins to roll in, illuminated faintly by a few dim streetlights. The atmosphere is ominous and unsettling, with shadows stretching unnaturally. The sky is overcast with no stars visible, amplifying the town's isolation. A determined woman in a heavy coat walking through a dense, unnatural fog, with a flashlight in one hand and a camera in the other. Her expression is curious yet slightly uneasy. The fog swirls around her, obscuring everything beyond a few feet, creating a surreal and claustrophobic atmosphere. An old, overgrown cemetery at the edge of a forest. Rusted wrought iron gates stand ajar, creaking slightly. Moss-covered tombstones lean at odd angles, and the thick fog weaves through the graves. The trees in the background are skeletal, their branches twisted and bare. The moonlight barely penetrates the fog, casting ghostly shadows. Translucent, ghostly figures emerging from the fog in the cemetery. Their faces are gaunt, hollow, and expressionless, with glowing green eyes that pierce through the mist. Their forms are ethereal, shifting like smoke, with skeletal hands reaching out. The fog seems alive, swirling unnaturally around them, amplifying the sense of a woman struggling on the ground, her legs being pulled into the fog by unseen forces. Her notebook and camera lie scattered nearby, illuminated by her fallen flashlight. Around her, the ghostly figures close in, their glowing green eyes watching her intently. The fog coils like tendrils, almost sentient, enveloping her as she screams. A tranquil yet eerie morning scene of the cemetery after the fog has lifted. Frost covers the tombstones and ground. The camera and notebook lie abandoned, slightly damp and weathered. The sunlight filters weakly through the skeletal trees, creating long shadows. The setting feels peaceful but haunted by an unshakable sense of loss.
तो दोस्तों, कैसा लगा आपको ये कहानी? मुझे कमेंट में बताएं कि आपको सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट इसमें क्या लगा और मुझे कौन सी कहानी आगे लिखनी चाहिए, ये भी नीचे कमेंट करें। लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे नए चैनल को। आपका प्यार ऐसे ही बनता रहे हमारे साथ। जय श्री राम।